Mahatma Gandhi once said, "You must be the change you wish to see in the world." Although the type of change I will talk about today applies to you all as individuals, I believe that we're all interconnected and that the positive changes that you make in your own life will affect others. I'd like you to take a moment to consider one of my metaphors for change. Anyone know what this is? Slinky. How many people have had a slinky or have a slinky now? Quite a few, quite a few. Well, I've been practicing recently some tricks. Let me see if I've got it. That was one. Okay. I used to love to play with this simple toy. As a child, it was easy to find what I loved to do and do it. I didn't ask myself, should I play with the slinky? What if people see me playing with the slinky? What if I can't make the slinky walk? Does my slinky provide a 401k? Life is more complex now. And things don't come as easily as they did in childhood. But I ask you to consider my main message to you today. Find and do what you love. To find and do what you love is not a linear process. It's an ongoing process with ups and downs. A life transition is a walking slinky in motion. Each time the slinky starts to make an arc, it's as if it's reaching for a dream. If it doesn't have the momentum to continue forward, it will stop, remain stagnant. The dream, the spark, the thing that arouses interest or curiosity is the impetus it needs to continually reach for new dreams and explore new goals. Let's say you've reached a goal and you landed that job that you wanted and you love it. You're excited about it. After some time, you've achieved mastery and you start managing the doldrums. The job just becomes boring. It's as if our slinky has completed the arc and is now close to the compressed state. If it doesn't have the inertia to retain its velocity, it will come to a stop. The ability to thrive, to dream, to find new dreams will propel you onto the next phase of your life. A new dream could be anything, from finding renewal in what you're currently doing, to finding a new position within your current job, to finding a whole new career altogether. Whatever it is, you need a dream, a spark, to start you on to your next transition. You all have completed a huge transition. Congratulations to you, class of 2008. Yeah. You've taken your math, English, science, you've specialized in your field, and now it's time for you to go for your dream. So why? Why is it so important to find and do what you love? To answer that, let's look at some facts. According to the Bureau of Labor Statistics, the average American works 8.2 hours per day. That's more than any other activity, including sleep. That's almost 3,000 hours a year. Studies have shown that happiness at work is related to happiness at home. Other studies have shown that happiness is related to health. If you're happy with what you do, that happiness can spread to your coworkers and breed cooperation. Okay, now for a more difficult question. How? How do you go about finding what you love to do? Some of you may already intrinsically know and may have a plan on how to move from your dream to the reality. For many, this is a challenge. I would like to share some of my thoughts and experiences in the hopes that they will give you ideas on how you can find and do what you love. I suggest that our true passions are recognized by introspection. Our slinky, once in motion, moves without batteries. You might even think of it as internally driven. When I was working on my bachelor's in psychology at the University of New Mexico, I was on a track. I had a compass with a needle pointing directly to psychology. In hindsight, I see that I wasn't on the direct track to what I currently love to do. Sure, I love working with people, and I'm thankful for my degrees in psychology. But there were clues along the way, like an internal magnet, temporarily changing the needle of my compass to my current passion, to create and teach new media. For example, I took an elective during my senior year, computer graphic design. I walked into the classroom, shook hands with the first Macintosh. I learned the first computer painting programs and drawing programs, and I loved it. But what could I do? I was already on a path. I was just about ready to graduate, and I felt that I should continue my study of psychology. So I went to grad school. Oddly enough, I spent a lot of time making videos, playing on the computer, when I should have been writing my thesis. I received another clue during my graduate studies. I was to make a presentation to my class. The topic was lucid dreaming. And I studied it, and I knew it.